Okay, today I'm back with another video, guys. Sorry about the long wait. I'm currently in the hospital, hoping to get out in a few days, most likely. I'll let you guys know when I do. Audio is gonna be bad because I didn't bring a mic or anything, so I'm gonna be recording audio using my phone. So let's get right into the video. This is a new series I'm gonna start, where every month, or at the end of every month, it's like the first of the next month or whatever. So it's February 1st when I'm gonna upload this or whatever. I'm gonna be talking about all the games I played in the previous month. So this video will be all of the games I played and beat in January 2025. So first up, Elmo's Fun with Numbers for the Game Boy Color. This was literally just for shits and giggles. I gotta censor that now. I just thought it'd be funny. It took me like 10 minutes to beat. You count numbers with Elmo. You do like math, plus addition, subtraction. That was literally it. You can beat it in like 10 minutes. If you want to just say you beat a game, beat Elmo's 1, 2, 3s for the Game Boy Color. Okay, now the second game I beat this year, or not this year, sorry, of January 2025. Elmo's ABCs. It's basically the same thing, but with ABCs, you gotta like spell words and crap. That's really about it. You like find an uppercase letter, find a lowercase letter, you spell 3-letter words. There's Elmo in it. That's basically it. You can also beat it in like 10 minutes. So Elmo's 1, 2, 3s for the Game Boy Color. I beat that one also, yeah. Third game I beat in January 2025. Elmo's Adventure in Grouchland, I believe. I'll put the name on screen of the game right now if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So this one's actually a bit more in depth. It's not just numbers and letters. It's a platformer with Elmo. Elmo like loses his blanket and you gotta go chase it, and that's literally the whole game. This one you can also beat in like 10 minutes, and this is like the easiest platformer I've ever played. There's some simple obstacles. There's like barely any enemies. You have 3 hearts, but I don't think I got hurt my single playthrough. I don't even know if you can get hurt. There were some things that looked like they should hurt me, and they didn't. But it's literally like 2-ish, 3-ish levels. They take like not even 5 minutes. They're like really short levels. Whatever. You can beat the game in a very short amount of time. But you're gonna just hold right and jump. That's as simple as the levels get. It was fine. It was fun, I guess. Just I guess a short game to beat in like 5 minutes. It's a nice shut your brain off and do something kind of game. So yeah, it's Elmo's Adventure in Grouchland or something like that. I'll put the name on screen again. For the Game Boy Color, I also beat that one. The next game, not Elmo, Sesame Street Sports. I beat every Elmo game on Game Boy Color, and then that Sesame Street game. And I'm pretty sure that's like every Sesame Street game on Game Boy Color, so I beat all the Sesame Street games on Game Boy Color. Yeah. That I know of at least. Sesame Street Sports was literally just like you pick Ernie, and then you're snowboarding. You basically pick Muppets, and then you do a little sportism. And yet again, it's really simple, really basic, about the same simplicity as Elmo in Grouchland, the last game I just talked about. Not that hard. You kind of just, I mean, it's fun, but whatever. It's a simple kids game. I don't know what you expect. But yeah, those are all the Game Boy Color, we have more Game Boy games I beat. But those are all the really stupid ones. The next are going to be like actual games. So the next game I beat was, crap, let me think, because what order, oh my god, sorry, I'm really sorry, I'm keeping this in the video. What's the next game I beat? Oh man, okay, Looney Tunes for Game Boy Color. It's way more in depth than any of the Elmo games. It's actually if you find this game for cheap, I would recommend picking it up. You play as the Looney Tunes. You play as Daffy Duck in one level, Bugs Bunny, I'm sorry, I don't know my Looney Tunes that well. The Tasmanian Devil, Speedy Gonzales, and you just go through levels. Porky Pig, you play as Daffy Duck, and it's a platformer. Then you play as Speedy Gonzales, and you're running around. You play as the little bird, and that one cat who tries to get him, and you're running around and dodging him. And then the Porky Pig levels are shoot 'em ups. And the game is it's pretty good. It's a standard platformer. Like, it's not gonna wow you or anything, but I would play it. But my one problem with this game is there's just so much bullcrap. You just die to a bunch of stuff that isn't really your fault. Like, oh, you can't see this, or it was unfair. A bunch of stuff like that. It's kind of just an unfair game. Like, it's not hard, but it'll take you like maybe 20 minutes. I think it took me like around 20-ish to beat. But it was just a little unfair. But other than that, it's a pretty solid platformer. Like, I would recommend it. So yeah, that was Looney Tunes for the Game Boy Color. I definitely liked it. The graphics are pretty good for a Game Boy Color game, I would say, too. But yeah, that was Looney Tunes for the Game Boy Color. The next game I beat was Felix the Cat for Game Boy, which is apparently basically the same version. It's a remake of the NES one for Game Boy. Haven't played the NES version. That'll probably be in the next month's games I beat / played. But for the Game Boy version, it's a really fun platform. You play as Felix the Cat. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about him. But you platform through these levels, and then there's these little, like, circles with the little dude, Felix the Cat's face on them. And then you collect them and you upgrade your attack. Like, you start out with a little, like, boxing glove that has some distance. Then the next one is you get, like, a little attack that goes around your whole guy. And then the next one, you're, like, in a tank. You upgrade them the more you get. But you have to go, like, a certain amount. And sorry about that. I find it a really interesting gameplay mechanic. It's very fun. How you can upgrade and stuff. Oh my god. But it was pretty fun. Really short. You can beat in like 20 minutes. There's like 4 or 5 levels. Definitely better than Looney Tunes, but pretty simple. It's kind of like Kirby. It's fun and easy. I completely recommend this game. Buy it for your Game Boy collection. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it. It wasn't anything crazy. It's not like a Mario, but it was just a really good, fun, easy platformer. Sometimes you need that. Moving on to the next game I beat was Street Fighter 2 for Game Boy. Okay, so I'm not a Street Fighter guy. Like, here's my experience with Street Fighter. I know Ryu, Chun-Li, Blanca, I know the Hadouken. I have Street Fighter for Super Nintendo for no reason. That's basically my experience with Street Fighter. I'm terrible at it. But I was watching YouTube. Someone was shitting on the Game Boy version. Gonna have to censor that too. And I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. And I played it. And I was just playing it. I didn't even mean to beat it. And I beat it by accident. This game isn't good. It's really slow. You can cheese the enemy really easy if you know what you're doing. I just played as Ryu. And honestly, I didn't know what combos I was doing. I was literally just button mashing. And I won. Leaving that in. But it was really fun. It's a bad game, I'll tell you that. It's not laggy, but... No, it is. Whatever, you'll see in the footage. It's really slow and choppy. There's, like, lag in it, so your inputs only get picked up sometimes. But even then, I enjoy the game. I like it. I've beat it, like, 3 times. I'm trying to beat it as a different character right now. And I uploaded today, actually, a video of me just beating the game really quick. So, yeah. There's no commentary in it, but I did. So, if you want to check that out, check that out. But I would probably play it on an emulator first before you buy it. And I don't even know if you would want to buy it. I don't recommend it, I guess. But I liked it, and it was a game I beat. The next game I beat was... let me think. Yeah. The next game I beat was Epic Mickey Rebrushed. I really liked this game, but there's some problems with it. The whole game is basically fetch quest, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it kind of felt annoying when it was literally just... It almost felt the same every world. Hey, this is your main goal, but to do that, you need to talk to this guy. and this guy needs you to go do this thing from that guy, and then that guy wants you to go do this, so then you have to do the thing for the first guy to get the thing for the second guy, and then there's also some more things you gotta do. The whole game just felt like fetch quests. I am happy I beat it. It was really fun, but like I was trying to be good. There's like a morality system. You can be good or bad. The only thing that changes is the ending cutscene, and I was like trying to be good, and then in every world you can save a character. And literally towards the end, I just didn't care, and I got lazy, and I didn't save the last like animatronic character. I think it was Donald or something. But the game is still really good. Like, I would recommend it. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's pretty good, and I'm definitely glad I bought the remake. I bought it on sale, actually. It's a beautiful remake. I have the Wii version, too, because I picked that up for like $5. I haven't played the Wii version. When I do, if I do, I'll probably play, like, the Evil Path. And then I have the sequel on Steam, so I will eventually play Epic Mickey 2. And I'll probably play the one for the 3DS, but it's a pretty good game. Not perfect. It just feels like fetch quest, but it's not terrible. I did enjoy myself while playing it. Now the last game I beat, I was so excited for this game, and it was not good. Dogman Mission Impossible, like P-A-W, like paw, a pun, ha ha ha. When the trailer came out for this game, I knew not to expect anything crazy, because you could just kind of tell it was low budget. It kind of looks like a Flash game, but I think that's the vibe it's going for. But so you play the game, and it's just the same the whole way through. Basically, you play as Dogman, and then you can automatically switch to Little Petey and ADHD. They all like move the same, except Little Petey can't jump as high, and ADHD jumps the highest. And then, like, he has a bigger hitbox, he has a smaller hitbox. Dogman is just Dogman, whatever. So whatever, you go through the levels, you have bones you need to collect, which are just coins. And then every level you can collect, like, 3 or 5 police badges, and then there's the little tadpoles you can collect in every level. And they're, like, the hidden star coin base. Those are all just, like, star coins. You don't need to collect them, it's just for 100%, and then you unlock some artwork. But the artwork you unlock is literally just, I could tell it was pages from the books, so, like, if you have the books, there's not a point to it, which I guess is only really, it's not a big deal, I guess, but it's still kind of stupid. But then my problem is, the game is really simple, and I can still enjoy simple games, but all the enemies are basically reskinned. You have this enemy who walks back and forth, and then in the next world you have a new enemy, but he walks back and forth. He just looks different. So the enemy variety is so boring, and then a bunch of enemies you're just waiting for him to throw something, or you're waiting for him to you'll stop doing the things so you can get past them. There's a lot of waiting. Each character eventually gets special abilities, but they're not that great. Dogman gets like a grappling hook, a hang glider, and like I think that's it. ADHD gets a double jump and scissors to cut blocks for puzzles. And Little Petey gets a computer hacking device and his little claws so he can like climb up vents. But even like you think that'd be cool, but it's not. All the abilities are just so simple. And it's not like, oh, the Dogman grappling hook, you have like actual physics. Nope, it's you hold it and then you let go. It's like really simple. The hang glider, it's not like, oh, you get momentum. It's like it'll last this long every time. Kinda, whatever. But whatever, it's all just really simple. And then every single level kind of just blends together. Some levels just feel like they place enemies in crappy spots. Like I'm almost like a kid making a Mario Maker level. Like, it's playable, but like, do you really wanna? I forced myself to beat this game. It just got so mind-numbingly boring. It was just the same thing every world. The boss fights are really easy. I wasn't expecting anything crazy from this game, but like, I wanted something just simple fun. Like, Felix the Cat for Game Boy, I'll use that as an example. It was nothing crazy. It was a pretty simple game, but it was still fun and enjoyable, and it was really short. Dogman Mission Impossible It has 9 levels in every world, and then one of them's a boss fight, and there's 4 worlds. So whatever, do that math, however many levels there are. So it's not that long, but still. Oh, the game is $40 too. That was a waste of my money. I spent $40 damn on this game, and I was upset. I could have spent that $40 on a different game. I don't think the game's worth $40. I wouldn't buy it even if you're a Dogman fan. This is a great game for like a 5-year-old, but that's about it. Even then, I feel like a 5-year-old might get bored of it, or like a 5 or 6, 7-year-old, whatever. It's for really, really little kids, but even then, I could see little kids getting kind of bored of that. So, like, I'm 16 years old and a Dogman fan, yeah, whatever. But it didn't entertain me at all, so I just wouldn't recommend buying this game, unfortunately. It kind of sucks that this is like our only Dogman, but this is our first Dogman video game we've ever gotten, and it kind of sucked. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. So those are all the games I beat in January 2025. That was it. That's pretty much for this series. At the end of February, so on March 1st, I'll upload the games I beat in February. And if I didn't beat any games in February, I'll probably just do the games I played in February. It'll be titled around the same. But, yeah. So, this is a new thing I'm going to do every month. Enjoy that. Look forward to it. I will be uploading one more video today, probably. Maybe 2. That's it. Well, I'm Zach Attack. I'll be back in the next video. See you guys in the next one. Editor's note, I also beat Mortal Kombat 4 for the Game Boy Color. It was basically the same as Street Fighter 2, really laggy. Graphics are bad, wouldn't recommend it. I also have no experience with Mortal Kombat, like Street Fighter. I forgot I beat this in January, so I thought I'd put this in really quickly at the end. Basically the same thing as Street Fighter. I just mashed my way through and I somehow beat it. Wouldn't recommend it, don't buy it at all. That's basically it. Put this in really quick last minute because I forgot. That's it.